Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mutiara Khairul Ganesh with number student 25030500005, and today I would like to present my narrative essay entitled My First Semester Experience. This presentation I will explain 5 parts. The first topic selection. The first topic my topic selection and the reason. The second is my thesis statement. The three is the main points in my body paragraph. The fourth is my conclusion or reflection, and the last is my writing process. Okay, first I will explain my topic selection and the reason. I chose the topic my first semester experience because it is based on my real experience when I first entered college. For me, that first semester was an important moment in my life because it was the time when I met many new people, adapt to new environment, and have learned many subjects that I had never studied before. This topic is interesting and relevant to me because it shows my struggle, my growth, and my motivation as a college student. Okay, the second part is my thesis statement. This thesis statement of my essay is my first semester in college was as challenging but meaningful experience because learning to adapt, made good friends, and become more motivated to chase my dream. This thesis matched my essay because the story explained how I faced difficulties, how I adjust to college life, and how my friend helped me become a stronger. Again, the next is I will explain about the main point in my body paragraph. There are 4 main points in my essay, and the first point is about my experience during the PPKMB program. During PPKMB program, I meet many students from my student program. At first, everything felt new because I didn't know how many people. However, from the program, how I started to make a new friend and again new experience, it became one of the first steps for me to know my college environment better. And the second point is about the challenge I faced in my first semester. To be honest, when I first entered college, I did not really understand English. I feel shocked because I had to study subjects that were new and difficult for me. Some lessons for some lesson were different from what I had learned before, so I need more time to understand them. This connection made me feel nervous but also encouraged me and to learn more. Okay, the 3 point is point the 3 point is about my adaptation process. As time went by, I got used to college life. I began to understand the learning situation, the subject, and the way I have to study. Even though it was not really easy, I try to keep learning and not give up. I also start to enjoy process because I knew that every difficulty could help me grow. And the last point is about my friendship. In my first semester, I was lucky because I met a kind friend. They always helped me when I had difficulties. Their support made me feel grateful and more confident. Because of them, I feel that college life become more enjoyable. I also learned that having good friends is more important because they can give me support and motivation. Okay, the last part. Okay, the fourth part of this presentation is my conclusion or reflection. In conclusion, my first semester was not real easy because it gives me many valuable experience. I learned that challenges are part of the learning process. I also learned that I should not give up easily, even when something feels difficult. From this experience, I become more motivation to keep chasing in my dream. Writing the essay also helped me my reflect on my own journey. I realized that I had grown from someone who felt afraid and confused into someone who become more confident and willing to learn. And the last part, my writing process. I wrote I wrote this essay through several steps. First, I did brainstorming by remembering my experience during the first semester. I talk about PPK MBA, my challenges is learning English, my adaptation process, and my friend. After that, I made a simple outline to organize my ideas. Then I wrote the first draft based on the outline finally. I revisit my essay by improving these sentences, making the idea clearly and checking the organization. So that's my presentation about my narrative essay, my first semester experience for Mutiara Kaila. I'm so sorry I make mistake. I'm not really good to speak English. I'm close with Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.